there's a guy, Bill Chuck, who's a great information guy in baseball. And he just tweeted this out, Don. Pete Alonso is hitting 205 with an OPS of 710. Those are his worst numbers for 35 games since he became a major leaguer. 16 RBIs are his fewest as well, which can be attributed to a 138 batting average with runners in scoring position and a 155 batting average with men on base. If he keeps playing like this, I don't think he will, but if he keeps playing like this, he's going to make their decision less controversial. Because I don't think they're going to sign him.
I don't think they're going to either, Michael. And I don't know, maybe this works to the Mets' advantage that there might not be an outcry if he ends up having a really bad season, but he's going to cost himself millions.
Yep.
Now, I don't think he was going to get what he probably wants anyway.
Right.
But why do I have a feeling, Michael, that we're going to get to opening day 2025 and Pete Alonso's still going to be unsigned?
Well, if he keeps holding out for close to $40 million, he will be. I mean, it's like running backs in football. They put a number on you, and that's it. So even if you're a great running back like Barkley, you're going to get what you're going to get. Pete Alonso, there's a cap on first baseman. It's about $30 million. He's not going to get more than that. And if he has a bad season, he's not getting that. And
do you think that he's banking on, well, the Met fans, there's going to be outrage. The Mets are going to have to try to bring him back. If the Mets sign Juan Soto and Pete Alonso doesn't have a great year, you think the fan base is going to be screaming that Alonso isn't a Met?
No, not at all. Not at all. Rob in Connecticut. Rob.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Love the show. Listen every day. Just two quick points, and then I'll let you answer.
Do it.
First question. Do you guys think any two of the three of you can handle a game of pickleball with the Rick and Dave, and who would win that one? And last point for the Yankees. Michael, what mid-season transactions would you like to see? What moves would you like to have to make to really make a run at the championship? Thank you.
You got it. I mean, you could look at getting Cole back as a mid-season move and getting back all the relievers that are on the IL. I don't know if they have to make any major move like that. You know, you can always use a starter, but right now, who would you take out? The starting pitching has been great. And as for the pickleball, I can't speak for Don and Peter. No, I don't think that we could beat them.
But you and I have to get a schedule of playing first.
I'm a little hurt that you just eliminated me.
Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see you being a valuable contributor.
Honestly, Michael, I just don't see how we can fit it into your schedule.
That's true, too.
That wasn't what he was saying.
No,
I appreciate you being kind. He's saying that I couldn't help physically.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I can't get into Peter's brain. I'm because we had the conversation. I said I'd love to do something like what they did Sunday on DNR on our show, but you know how difficult it is to get the three of us in one place on an off day? You know, it's tough. And Michael, you make it tough at this time. I mean, would you want to?
Even if he could, Don, we don't want him on the team. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, can't you be nice?
No, he can't.
Isn't there a nice way? Because the schedule would have been enough, and then you could have.
That's a good point. All right, let me say it nice.
No. You can't change this. No, I'm good.
Well, now you kind of have to own it.
No, he should own it. He's going to own a punch in the mouth next time I see him.
Because Michael does cardio every day. I mean, he's not unfit.
Can you picture him like running up to the net and running back right now?
He does not embarrass himself during the Sasso softball the way some people.
Oh no, he's
that
not
are in way better condition and younger than Michael do.
How about that catch I made against the fence that year?
You made a catch against the fence. You always make contact. You run full speed down the first. Not fast, but you can do it. I mean, there are people at this radio station that can't make contact. But Dave Rothenberg tapped out of the game. Let my son bat. I'm tired. And you know what? I was happy his son batted. He could do better than Dave.
Well, the batting didn't bother me about Dave. The throwing did. That was tough.
Both are not what you want.
No.
I feel that way, but I don't know, Don. If you're worried that your knees don't have it in, because you got to have a little side-to-side motion. I mean, listen, it's like
you know what? I'm willing to blow out both my knees right there for this show, for this station, and for you.
What?
Let's do it.
You want to. Now, where are we going to practice? When are we going to practice?
In the hall during breaks.
I don't think that's enough.
Play pickleball in the hall.
Why not?
It's not a playground. It's a place of work.
We know how long the hall is.
Who's going to stop us, Michael?
That's a great point, Michael.
That's a great point by you.
Point guard?
There's not one authority figure within 1,000 miles.
Do you remember You remember Independence Day when everybody was leaving the building?
Yeah.
But
Harvey Firestein?
Harvey Firestein's under the desk. That's every day. Right, so there's plenty. Nobody's going to...
I knew you were going Firestein. Oh. Wow, look how handsome that man is on TV. You see that?
Oh, they had an ISO on
ISO. They had an ISO on ISO?
Frank Isola is one of... We rated the good-looking guests.
We don't mention him enough when we talk about the good lookings of ESPN, of our friends that we know. I think ISO needs to be in the conversation more.
No, he's a very handsome guy, for sure. 1-800-919-3776 is the number. And let's go. We go to James in Middleton.
Hey, guys. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, James?
Hey, real quick, Mike, just for you, really, these umpires, refs, all sports, why aren't they made available to the media? Like Meredith, why can't Meredith interview them after the games? The players have to answer for every mistake they made. Why'd you throw this pitch 3-2? Even you, Michael, you said something the other day that they didn't like, and the media picked up on about the baseball.
Right.
Make these umpires face the music on camera. Like, they should be available to media after games.
I agree. Now, if there's a real bad call, James, like a really bad call that affects the game, there is what they allow is a pool reporter. One writer is chosen out of all the people covering the game to speak to the umpire or the crew chief. Then they give their reasoning, and then that writer disseminates the information to everybody. So no one gets an exclusive or anything like that. But it'd be nice to get their face on TV too.
I will say this, though.
Why do we, as a rights holder, not have the opportunity to stick a mic in an umpire's face that made a bad call?
I will say this, though. I think if you're going to do that, they kind of deserve a raise.
Why?
I just think if you're going to put a target on them where they now have to speak to the media regularly and be so front-facing about every mistake that happens, when it's a given mistakes are going to happen, I don't know. To me, that becomes a more expensive job.
Well, they had an answer yesterday. It's only like yesterday, Fred Katz of The Athletic was the pool reporter. So he met with the head official, the head ref. And that's the same thing that happens in baseball. They know they have to answer to a bad call. And when they don't, then you start to wonder, well, why won't they answer questions?
I hear you. It's just, to me, that adds a new layer to their job, sitting there and answering questions like every player does. Those players are paid exceptionally well to do that.
You know what? According to the average Joe and Jane, these officials make a heck of a lot of money, too.
True.